Welcome to Be the Light 365. I'm Pastor Jake. We're in Matthew chapter 24, verses 1 through 8 for our Bible study. And Jesus and the disciples are leaving the temple, and the disciples asking about the temple. Says, look how nice these buildings are, how great they are. And Jesus tells them, he said, you know, I'll be honest with you, pretty soon there won't be a stone left upon a stone. He said it'll all be torn down. And he was talking about two things here. One thing was that in 70 AD, Rome destroyed the temple completely, turned over stones, wasn't one left on top of another. But he's also talking about himself. He was talking about that it's fixing to be where you don't have to come to the temple to worship God, that you'll have the Holy Spirit inside you where you can talk to God at any time, not have to go to the temple. So he goes on about that, and he tells them, he says, you know, they ask him, say, well, when will these times be? He said, well, there will be many. There will become many who will be saying, I'm the Christ. And he said, they're not. He said, there will be a lot of people saying that they are Jesus and that we need to follow their doctrine. And he said, when you hear about this and wars and rumors of war, he said, don't worry about it. Matter of fact, he said, don't even put it in your heart. He said, let it go. He said, you know, kingdom will rise up against kingdom. There'll be famines, there'll be earthquakes, there'll be all this stuff going on, and it's just the beginning of the sorrows for some people. He said, but in the end, we're supposed to watch and stay solid. We're built on a good foundation. If you're built on Jesus Christ, you ain't gonna worry about the end when Jesus comes back, because you're with Him anyways. Your hope is in Him. And that's what he's saying here, is that don't worry about all this stuff, because if you're if you're a true disciple of Christ, you know where your heart's at with God. You know, it doesn't matter if He comes back, what time He comes back. What we need to do is keep doing what we're supposed to do. He said, you know, the whole thing of getting out and spreading the word, you know, planting and watering daily. That's what we're here to do. We're here to work for God 100% and be His purpose, not ours.